There we are. Oh, it was really hard to get this YouTube stream running. I'm not used to streaming on YouTube, but yes, here I am for a change. Normally I would stream on Twitch, but yeah, some changes are good sometimes, so I actually wanted to do the stream on YouTube today instead. So short story, I turned off all my rigs today for to do some maintenance on them. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rigs up here now, and I'm going to pull out some cards. I'm going to build a small frame for some of the cards, and so that's all. So you're welcome to stay, and I hope you have a great time. Okay, let's see, just changing the scene here. Let's see if we can, there we are. Oh. So I'm just going to, I think I'm going to, is there some way of like sharing this on, on Twitter? Okay. And cool. Let's see here. Okay. If we can just get the link. Okay, so soon done with messing around. See here, don't switch, and we go okay, here we are. As I said, not my normal place to stream, but I think I got it running now. I hope the sound is good and everything. So to switch over to my OBS here. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, let's just move this away for now. First thing I'm going to do is just put together a small 4-card, the Sapphire ITX ones, 570 4GB cards. I already took them apart, changed the thermal paste on them, and clean them up. So this will be a small 4-card rig, actually my first 4-card rig, I think. So and I did go and cut up some I think I need something to, because I had used the grinder on them, so they are sticking together, but I did cut out some steel to build a frame today. Probably my neighbors not too happy with it at almost 1 AM at the night time, but yeah, if you have to, you have to. Let's see here. Was a sticky one. Probably need something to take them apart with. Okay, and then we need some, let me see, yeah, we can use them. No, if I have, yeah, this one is probably working. Let's see. Okay, so there we are. Okay, and these are... Okay, I just have to count up the right ones here. Okay, these are the same. That's okay. You just have to separate these 4 pieces. Okay, there we are. So basically my mining frames are built up by 4 and 4, let me see, and 6, so 10, 14 pieces of steel, or you can use aluminium, or yeah, whatever. I just had them bend in the 90 degrees, and I did cut them in the length I wanted to make a 4-card rig. If it was an 8-card rig, I would probably have them like 70 centimeters, the longest one, and to get the... Yeah, I actually have... This is for an 8-card rig that I have over here, pre-cut, so that's going to be RX 570 rig. I have the cards right here, yeah, that camera. So that I will build later, so probably not today, because yeah, it's night time and I have to sleep sometimes. So I think there will just be this small 4-card rig today, just put it together, and that will be it for today. So I just have to think now how this is supposed to be. Just see what's okay. So we start with this one, like this, and then we go over to. We also need. Let's see here. I think I have to measure them to remember. Probably. Okay, so one of those. Anyway. And yeah, okay. We need one of these ones. Oh, I need a bit for my drill. Where is it there? Yeah, that's the right one. Just have to look at my other one, how I put it. Okay, that's one in the bottom. Yeah, okay. So just remember to get it the right way. The hardest part is the first like 2 pieces, because you don't have anything to like lean them on. Of course I could put something on the table under it, so it probably would stay together better when I was screwing it in, but yeah. I am using like the screws with a drill head, or yeah, today I'm not using like the ones with nuts and bolts, or bolts and nuts. Sometimes I use just nuts and stuff like that. Really depends on yeah, how much time I want to put into it. This is much faster. Put it together, so okay, and then we need another one on that side. No, that's not the right one. I think this one. Yeah, seems right. Oh. Now it's a little easier, because now you have support on the other sides. Okay, so that will be the base of the rig, and then we just want to start put see, we should have 4 of these. Just have to measure them on my other one to be sure that I'm using the right ones. Yeah, so now I have to get them aligned. Let's see. Okay, I'll probably push them down at my table or something, because I have my mat on the table, and that will probably make it. Yeah, if everyone's the same, shouldn't be any problem. Just watch the fingers. Okay, so we can just go all the way around and take the last, screw in the last ones in the end, because I should have 2 in each corner, but just starting with putting 1 at a time now. We can go put the rest when everything is in place. Hope this won't take more than an hour or so, because as I said, I have to go to bed soon, so. But just wanted to do some building for once. It's been a long time since I've done anything. Whoa. It was almost my coke going over my desk. Okay, let's see, the last one in this corner. Not the last one, but at least in this corner. Okay, starts looking like mining frame now. Probably should move the camera a little bit. Okay, you can see it better, I hope. Let's see if we turn it a little bit like that. Yeah, there we are. So the next thing I would do is to put the last pieces of or the last screws in the corner. So I hope I don't wreck anyone's ears right now with my drill. Probably loud. Okay, 2 more to go in the corners. It will probably take about 15 minutes to build a frame like this, 10-15 minutes. And the cutting will probably take about 5 minutes or so. As you see, I already cut all the pieces, so you don't have to watch that. Okay, last one on the corner. As I said, this will be a 4-card rig, so this will be a small frame actually. Instead of the normal 8 cards I'm mostly building. Okay, so I need to think a little, because we are, and I also have to measure some on my other rig just to get the right height for the GPUs to lean on. because I don't remember that in my head right now. So these are the 4 pieces, and these ones are the one that will go. So this one is going down there. Yes, okay. Then we can just put these 2 pieces on right away. Then we can start putting the pieces where the GPU should lean on later. Okay, I just need to measure some on my other rig over here. Just give me a second to find my... where is it? Ah, there we have one. Okay. So it should go all the way up to the top. Let's see. Right. 33.6. Yeah, so this should be the right one. Yeah, it should go all the way to the top. Okay. We just are putting. This is one of the pieces that's. Okay, it went okay. Wasn't that hard. Oh, this is not the right screw for this. Okay, and we are putting a little bit over there. Okay. Okay. That seems right. Then we do the same on the other side. Is this the right one? Yeah, I think so. Should be. Or did I do something wrong now? Just have to measure this one to be sure. Okay, so this is 35 and this is 35. Yeah, so that was actually not right. I have to take off this one again. I took the wrong one. That's the problem when you are building like a 4-card rig. All the measurements on the frame, on the parts, are almost identical. So it's easy to switch them around and take the wrong one. But yeah. Let me see. This is 36.6, so that's the side of the frame. And this will be the front, and this will be the back. Yeah. Okay, that's more like it. Then we are going to use these ones. Yeah, that's right. That's much better. I actually have one small trick for this, I think, if I can find the right tool for it. Yeah, there we have. This is working, let me see. Yeah, it will help. Okay, then we do the same on the other side. Okay, there we are. That's the right piece for it. I hope. Yeah. Looks much better. I need to put the one on the other side. So this will be the part like the GPUs are fastened to, or you screw them in this piece. So we also have to measure up the distance between the cards and everything. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, it was a hard one. Didn't want to go do what I wanted to. Should manage to do it. You just have to get the right amount of pressure on it. There we are. We go at the same height on this side. It will be a little wobbly right away before you get like all the parts together. When you get everything together, it will be a good one. Then it was more right. Then I just need to take one more measure on my other rig. Let's see. Okay, so from the bottom of this one to the top, it's 19.2. So from this one and up, should be 19.2 to the top of the ones that's going this way. Okay, let's just find something to mark it with. This will probably do. 19.2. Okay, same on this side. Okay, and then I will put this a little further down. No, let me see. That means that I have to, for sure, measure it also on the other end. So 19.2. Okay. Then we should have the long ones, and it's this one. We should just go between here. And we can actually check this out with the card. Yeah, that should be right with the riser and everything. Yeah. Should be okay. I think I need another box of screws. Should have a new box somewhere around there. And we're going to use this grip. Okay, let me just find another box of screws. If I can find it somewhere. Probably down here. Oh, I think I have all the screws somewhere around here. No, those bigger ones. Let's see. Should be another box somewhere around there. So where will the rainbow? Let's see. Where did I put it? Somewhere. If I can't find the screws, then I am screwed. Somehow. And now I should have a brand new box of bread. I just have to find it. Just have to find it, you know. Where is it? That will be actually kind of a dumb thing if this whole thing stops up because I'm out of screws. As I said, I know I have a new box around there somewhere. Everything's a mess right now. Let me see. Maybe it fell down. Here. Somewhere. Okay, let me just move some of these mining rigs around because they are all in the way. Okay, where did you go? Where did you go? Damn box of screws. Give me my screws. Damn it. Okay, then we probably have to do the last bit another way. Oh, there we have them. Ah, I know I had them somewhere. There we are. Phew! I was afraid I had to quit this build now and go back to it tomorrow. Okay, we move this a little down. Let me see. Let's see. It's too late, I think. Probably should have gone to bed instead. Where's the fun in that? Okay, so just have to this, and then we have to do the same on the other side. Let's see, did I mark it on both sides? Oh. As I said, it was 19.2 centimeters to get it on the right spot. at least I got screws. Yay. Let's see now. Better to lay it on like this. I think. Okay. So, down to the last two parts. A little bit. Just straighten it up a little before we get the last two parts, because then everything will be. It was really. I think there's. Is this right? Did I use the wrong one? No. Okay, so this is 36.6. The one down here. 36.6 also. Should be right. Just seemed a little bit. Yeah. The other end is 36.6. Yeah. I think maybe I need to move this a little bit because seemed a little bit off. Yeah, that's probably better. That's how it is when you're making stuff yourself. It's kind of the right length on stuff. Okay, so I'm just taking a quick measure on my one rig over here. So it's about 6.1 to the first one and about 16 to the next one. Okay. So 6.1. So that should be around there. Last 4 screws and then we are finished with this one. Then we can start putting the fun stuff into it. I said 6.1 should be around there. Said seems a little bit off somehow, but yeah. Should be able to like press it a little bit together when we're done, so because now it's really starting to be like a good frame when you're putting the last pieces here. It should be around 16, I think, to this one. So yeah, around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. This is not too important if you miss with a few centimeters or so. It's no problem with this one. Sometimes I like doing this with drilling the holes and using bolts and nuts instead of this self drilling screws. I think it's kind of getting a cleaner look to it then, but this is much faster. Okay, so 16.4 on that side. Let me take 16.34 on this side also. Okay. There, one mining frame done. At least the frame. Doesn't look too bad. Shaking out some. It's a little bit off in the bottom, in the ones in the bottom, but I think it's not too bad. And I am going to put like some, something in the, maybe some plexi or like plexiglass or plastic glass, or just a few pieces of something in the bottom between these 2 points to put the motherboard on, but yeah, it will be for later, I think. Now I just want to get the cards in and just put the motherboard on. Just going to put it down on the shelf this will be standing on. So as you can see, the cards are actually going good in there. I got good support on the frame, so I think I'm going to see if I find some new risers. All the risers are the same, so it will look a little cleaner. Let me see where we have some new risers. I think we have something in the box over here. Yeah, there they are. Let's see if we can find 4 of the same ones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and 4. Yeah. That's good. Let's see there. This stream should be called like me messing around with stuff. I had nothing prepared. It was like, Okay. So first one, I'm just going to put the risers on the card first. And then we are going to measure up the distance between them. And start putting them in. And the motherboard I am using on this build is also an old one. So but it works. Okay, so this had a black cable instead of a blue cable, but I think it's the same riser. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, that was a really long one. Don't want that long one in there. We'll find another one, a blue one instead. Let's see. Okay, there we are. It's nice if it's somehow having the same parts all the way. Even if it's just going to stand there and draw power and get a lot of dust on it, it's kind of, I think it's nice anyway to make it, try to make it look decent. Okay. think this was brand new ones actually. Hope the stream works. Kind of. All the sound is working and yeah, picture is okay. As I said, I'm not usually streaming on YouTube. I usually stream on Twitch. So, it was actually a pain to get this running today, but I managed. Yay. Okay. This is the version 7 risers. So should be okay risers. Okay, so we got all the risers on the cards. And then I think maybe we're actually going to just put the power supply in there. This is an, what is this? An EVGA 750 G2 power supply. So, and that's enough for 4 cards. So, just have to actually measure up a little and see how the motherboard and the power supply is actually going in here. Just take away the old riser cable on the board. I have too much stuff around there. Okay, so this can actually be a problem. Probably have to put it this way. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see this very well, but it will be something like this. We'll put the power supply over there, and as I said, I will put something in the bottom here to lean everything on. And yeah, so this will be good. Just wonder if I have something to put. As I said, I have to fix that later. So then we can. Reason why I actually not putting the motherboard first now is because I'm going to make holes for the GPUs, and I don't want all the metal from the drilling to come down on the motherboard. So okay, so I have to measure the distance between the cards. It should be like, if I go like 5.8 and then I go 8.8. Okay, so 5.8 from the edge. 5.8, so almost there. Then we go 8.8 and 8.8 the rest of the way. And 8.8 at the end. So there we marked up all our 4 cards, and I will just put the screws in first. Just have to see how on one of them how long. Okay, so they are coming in there. So then we are putting it around there. Okay, first GPU. Just 3 more to go on this rig then. This will actually be a small rig. I think actually sometimes it's funny to build like the smaller rigs than just like 8 cards and 13 card rigs and stuff like that. Because you actually see how much stuff you can like put into a small form factor It's funny. Okay, so that should be okay. The reason I didn't like made it shorter this way is so I could have the space for the motherboard and the power supply. Okay, seemed a little bit. I think I just missed a little on the. Let's see. Oh, that was 7.8. It actually measured it wrong the first time. It's no biggie, you just have to put it one more time. So 8.8, not 7.8. Then we need to measure this one the last time also. 8.8, so yeah, so not this one. Just move it a little to the side. And then we take the hole one more time. And then the last card for today. Next time I will probably be building the 8-card rig. As I said, I think I will go back to streaming that on Twitch instead of YouTube. Okay, this was actually not getting just how I wanted it. I'm just going to move them a little bit around, all of them. We give them some more space. As I said, it didn't end up right in the place I think it was going to go. So okay, let's see, how much do we have between those two cards now? We have like, okay, 8.5. And we put that one, yeah, that would be okay, I think. If we put it like over there, I think. A bit more to the side. Ah, that seems right. Yeah, much better. Then we can put in the last one. Okay, so we have it. And then I'm just going to put all the riser USB cables down at the front. It's easy to find them and we can get them like sorted out nicely. This one is for the CPU, so we are putting that also down here, out in the front. And of course for the 24 pin for the motherboard, also go out in the front. I think we are going to put 2 screws to the power supply. We don't have to have it all around the place. probably have been a little bit more closer to the edge here, but yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough, yeah. And we have the SATA cables for the risers up in the back, and we have the cables for, oh, so we have one extra, so we can take that away, we don't need that one. Don't need that one. This card uses the 6-pin. So, you can just of course. Okay, see if we can get these cables to go a little nice around here. That's the biggest problem, mostly, to get like the cables nice and so you don't have too much space to work on. We can put some zip ties, if I have some over here. Just to make them a little bit more. I think I have some black ones also. No. Oh, only had white ones today. Yeah, I had a few smaller ones. Okay. Okay, here we are. It's good enough for now. And then we need to put like the power to the risers. So if we put like one cable over here, and we just plug it in, and we take the next one also on this side. This can just stay in the back here. Away. Well, I think I got something in my hand. Okay, and put another cable same way. Okay, then we can put everything together with a few zip ties down here. Maybe take a bigger one then. Let's see. Just getting everything in the same together. Let's see. Okay, that looks nice. Then we just have the, oh, we also had another spare to the spare one for the GPUs we don't need, so I'm going to take that one away. Just need something to break like the zip ties with, so I can see tight one more. So you don't need that many. Okay, then we can put a new one. Let's see, just make sure we get everything. This can get a nice and clean build, guys. As clean as it's possible to get it. Let's see now. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see. Okay. So that was all the parts for. We're just missing the motherboard, I think. This is, as I said, an old, I think it's an old HP computer or something, like a pre-built computer. But it has like 4 PCI slots, and yeah, that's basically what I need. So so that will work really good. And I do because, as I told before, I turned off all my rigs today and everything because I'm doing the going to dust them and all that fun stuff. And the reason why I actually started it today was because I get my electrical company tomorrow coming and inspection and stuff, and I basically didn't want to like start explaining why I had like 5-6 huge computers down in my basement that looks like a fire hazard. So so I just turned it off today, and basically doing some maintenance, changing out some frames, and okay. But I also did turn off my PX boot server, so I actually can't boot this rig up to the server right now, but just move it away so I can get away all the metal from the drilling, so I don't short out the motherboard, because now I'm just putting it right on this mat. Okay, we are. Let's see. Should be good. I can, of course, just run down, get my PX boot server and plug it in, so we can boot the rig up. Of course. I think everything should be in place now. Just put in. I have like a power cable here somewhere. What is this for? Oh yeah. Let's see. Give it some Ethernet, and can give it some display. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll use the 16X slot for the display. Okay, so that's this one. Yeah, plug everything in. It should fire up. Yeah, it fired up right away. This motherboard is set to like power on power loss, so it will automatically just power on. But I also had, there's one issue with this, because the motherboard it wants to detect a fan from the chassis of the old computer it probably was in. So if I don't have a fan connected to the chassis output on the motherboard, I will get like a fail at boot up that says you have to have like, or there's something wrong with the fan and it won't boot up. So yeah, that's why I have this crappy fan just around there. I will probably just put a screw in it. So this is optional, guys. This is nothing. This is just because the motherboard wants it. Yeah, it can stay there. Give some extra cooling somewhere. Okay. If you give me 30 seconds, I can just go and plug in my my PX server again, so we can boot it up. And I also need to switch the display over to my capture card, just so we can see that it's booting up and working before I shut this down. Let's see, just going to do some stuff in my OBS here. Let's see, video capturing device. Probably need to reboot the rig also. Let's see. Properties. Let's see, so we just start it up again. Richard, hey! Didn't see your post in the chat before now. Welcome, man, if you're still there. So as I said, small rig today, 4 cards, nothing big, but yeah, just getting my capture card up and running, and we can see if we can get this bad boy running. This is my first 4 card rig actually. Always fun when it's the first, you know. Okay, let's see if I can get the capture card working. Come on. Nope. Then we just go and remove it. Okay, and we just going to add it again. Video capture card. So I just built a 10 GPU rig with some P106s. Hey, nice. Yeah, I actually got these 4 cards a few days ago, and I also got 8 of the Gigabyte or the Aorus cards. So that will be another frame. I already pre-cutted a frame like this for an 8 card rig, so I haven't put it together yet. It will probably be for tomorrow or something. Okay, let's see if we can get Elgato add source. Oh, that wasn't good. That was not the way it should supposed to be. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I just have to do it one more time and just drag it down. Okay, it's green now, but I think it will switch when it's actually booting up on my screen here, because that's just how the Elgato capture card is working sometimes. So I can just give me 30 seconds and I switch on my PX boot server again, so we can get this bad boy booting up. So 2, 3, 1, and I'm just back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. So this is actually the server that boots up all my rig. It's an old Chrome box. I loaded it with, I think it is Linux Mint, and yeah. So my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rigs at home, 5 rigs, 6 with 1 card rig, are booting up from the same server instead of booting from an USB or a memory stick or SSD or something like that. So that's nice. Just going to plug it in over here, and we are ready to boot up the machine. Let's just hope it turns on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so the server is booting up. Just give it a few minutes to boot up. GPU 10 GPU rig. Yeah, what are you mining on your new 10 GPU rig? Is there something fun? Is there something new? Something we all don't know about? Tell us about it. Okay, let's see. I could just do some cleaning while everything is booting up. Just going to reboot the rig and see if it's picking up the PX server. Let's see now. So annoying with the capture card that it's turning green like this. I'm going to try some beam to Twitter tag you. Oh, yeah. Did you? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can. Let's see. We go on this one. Add source. We go to. Okay. Why did you want to do that? Okay, add source. Let me just put this here. Or we can go to screens maybe. Oh, there we are. So if we move this over there we have. It's a nice rig, man. Looks really clean. I see you had a Veda frame, isn't it? Oh, I wanted to buy those frames before, but for me it was like 2 times the price of the frame in shipping to Norway, so it was like, they got expensive. I'm going to try some beam, but mainly for Raven. Yeah, I'm actually don't think I have mined beam at all, but for sure Raven. So, but yeah, man, nice rig. So you have some fans in the back there also. This is an 850 power supply, and or is it a smaller one maybe? And you have like the server power supply on the side there. Yeah, 50. Yeah, I think it was like when the frames was on the cheapest. I think there was like $30 or something USD, and then you could like order it, but I think I had to pay like $70 for the just for the shipping. So it was like $100 for one frame. 240 volt fans. Oh, nice. They're not that big, are they? It's like 120, 140 millimeters, it seems on the picture. see you used like the H110 motherboard, and did you put like some plastic pieces between the, or did you tape them, the riser connectors to the motherboard? Because I had to make myself some like plastic cutouts and put between everyone. You could just tape it also, but okay, so the rig is firing up. Maybe we can go over to 120. I think there are industrial fans from some power convention equipment from work. Oh, nice. Okay, so the fans are starting to ramp up here now. The cards. These cards are actually running nice, even if they only have like one fan on them. Of course, it's really hot in this room right now because of all my other computers and stuff that's on. But when it's down in my basement and have like good amount of air around it, it's actually running really good, these kind of cards. But let me see now. So it started up, it booted up. I'm just thinking of don't I have like a keyboard? And I put in, just going to stop the miner software for now, so we don't have to like listen to these fans going crazy while I'm trying to log into HiveOS and stuff like that. Let's see, miner, stop. Okay, thank you. It's strange, why didn't my capture card? Yeah, it's still just green. Properties. Let's just remove it and try one more time. Yeah, you tape them. Yeah. There are tight space between those risers on that card. But I love the card itself. It's really stable. One of the most stable cards, I think. Maybe on side of like the C270 cards are also really good. Let me see. Video capture device, add source, Elgato. No. Something not right with the capture card, I think. I'll just unplug it and plug it back in and see if that helps. Let's see now if we can get a picture on it. No. Strange. Strange. It shows up, but one of them, it's actually showing up two different like capture devices. One of them is yeah, as you can see, it's all green, and the other one is just black. Something funny. Move again. Okay, so add a new source. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Ah, there we are. There we got it. So there we have the miner running. The thing I actually wanted to show you was when it was booting up from like my server. So I think I'm just going to reboot the rig again. I think we maybe do it like, if I do like this. Nope, sorry. Okay, I'm just going to, my OBS is all over the place now. To move that, and we are going to video capture device like this, and add, yeah, there we are. We put that beneath the webcam. Okay, So this is how it is. It's booting up from my network now. You mine with the 1660 Ti yet? Yeah, I do. I still have it. It's off right now. I just turned it off before the stream because it's on my shelf right over the... Let's see if I can show you. Right over my my computer here. You see it's up on the shelf. So it's still mining. It's been mining Rio coin for the last probably almost a month now. And before that I was mining... what was it? I don't remember. It was I was mining Rio and swap coin it was. So so it's still mining every day, and but as I said, I just turned it off like an hour ago just because I was streaming. So now you can actually see it's on the screen. It's loading like the Hive OS into the RAM in the memory of the computer. So you have to have like 4 GB of RAM, and it's only working on AMD card for now. This is actually really cool. So much better than have to deal with the USB sticks and everything. And I can just SSH into my server, my PX server, and I just hit like one command update, and then it will update the Hive OS that it pushes out to the rigs. But the only thing, you have to like reboot the rig when you to get the new update to the rig. But most of the times when you're doing an update or something sketchy, and you have to reboot the rig anyway, so we can see how much. Maybe I can bring it up on the 1616 Ti. So I said I think I have like Red Pandas like that he uses for his Riadon 7 here somewhere, and I had started to put in like the numbers. So let me see. I think it's on my Google Disk or something. Let's see. Let's see. Just bring it up here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we have it, I think. Yeah, I've been mining like... Okay, there's my second screen going away now. What's happening here? Something is not right. I just lost the screen. How? Not sure how, but yeah, my screens are just black. But, see if it's coming back now. No cable detected. Okay, if you say so. Let me just bring this over to the... Let's see if we go to the OBS again. Yeah, so you can just take a quick look at the miner first. These cards are doing like 30.8. Probably could have pushed them even further, but yeah, I think 30.8 is okay on these cards. So I could probably get like 31 to 32 of them, but yeah, they've been. I think they are stable as they are now. So it's with AMD. If it works, don't mess with it. So let's see now if I can show you the go to screen. Oh, so my computer is actually showing the screen, but my screen is not. But my OBS is. So yeah. Well, here you see I started the cheat or the but as you see, I haven't filled it in yet after swapping to Ryo coin. For now, I think I have mined. Yeah, we can actually put that in now. Just bring up how much Ryo I mined. Let's see. Ryo miner rocks. I think was the pool I was mining on. Ryo miner rocks, yeah. See, yeah, I have the address there. So we have mined 370 Ryo for now. 370. Oh, let's see. Why won't you start crushing the numbers? Oh, I was pushing on my 370, and that should be about 8 point. So, oh, still on the wrong screen. So 370 for now. So that's almost August 8th to September 2nd. Oh, yeah, I have to, yeah, I edit this later. So that's about $8 for now. I think with current prices, 8.21. So I mined about $30 with this machine. No, this now. I haven't checked into the swap prices lately, but as I said, I think I'm going to update this more, and the plan is to put out a normal YouTube video on it and do it more regularly. But yeah, time isn't always what I have the most of lately, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's bring the rig over, and I'm just going to do like this. How much power? It's using about, let me see. Oh, you mean how much power I paid for it? I think it's using about 150, I think. No, not that much. 130 watts maybe with the card and the power, and or the motherboard. I think it was, but where did I put the sheet now? Oh yeah, I put it over there. Let's see. Let me just get mine. Yeah, there we are. So monthly cost, I think, yeah, 135. Yeah, that seems probably right. So and I don't remember what I actually calculated in here. Profits, mined. Okay, so yeah, as I say, I have to update this and do some changes there. But as I say, I think it uses around 130 watts, almost 130 to 140. As I said, I need to update this flight sheet, and yeah. Let's see on the card here now. So as you can see, a lot of my rigs are down right now because I unplugged 1, 2, 3 rigs, 4, and this one. Yeah, or this one is up running now. So you can see it's mining ETH 123. Seems like it's actually coming another update to HiveOS today. What's the new update now? Fix, yeah, so nothing big. I'm just waiting for the support of or some new AMD drivers for my RX 570, no, 5700. I've been waiting for that for ages now. So as you can see, we are 2000 on memory. Probably we can push them to 2050 also, but yeah. But they are running stable at 2000, so I will probably try push them a little more later. And, so nice 4-card rigs, actually. We can probably look into the, doesn't claim more support of 57. Yeah, it's yeah, it's supporting it. You can, like Phoenix Miner also did that before. You can start the miner, but you get like 3.5 mega hashes. So because AMD has to release new drivers for it first, So so it's actually kind of on AMD side right now, and I hope they will do that soon, because yeah, as I said before, it's here and it's just collecting dust basically. Okay, yeah, let's turn this miner off now. Just going to send a command to it, so yeah, or we can just shut it off. Okay. But you're right. They kind of supporting the card, but the drivers for the card is not optimized for mining yet. I think also Red Panda had a video on that a couple of days ago. I think he was reading out a post from Bitcoin Talk forum or something that claim or said that AMD was. I think they had it ready, but they hadn't released the driver yet, or I think it was something like that for the RX 5700. But as I said, I hope they do that soon. Oh. See, this is the charger for my drill. Put that up there. Yeah, so I just have some cleaning up to do now, I think, and as you can see, I have a few. Let me see, just switching the scene. Hey, there we are. Hey, Richard, the top donator, still. Good man. That was back on Twitch. Okay, but actually I have two things I want to show you today. One thing is, as you can see, I have one rig over here. It's kind of a mix card rig, some Gigabyte cards, some MSI cards. These have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in it. This one is going to I'm going to take out these cards and I'm going to use the motherboard. It's the Age 110 motherboard and my two 750 power supplies in the back, or I also have two power supplies coming tomorrow, like 1450 watt power supplies. So I probably will take these cards out and use that motherboard on these 8 cards, because this is 8 of the same cards. Probably this rig I will sell to a customer to earn some money to actually buy more cards than this. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with these cards, because I have a few rigs down at my remote location that has like 7 cards, because one card has had some issues. I brought it home and it's been standing on this rig after that. And you see I have one card here that has a 120mm fan just zip tied onto it because the fan went out, so I need to replace that. And yeah, we also have one rig down here. This is an 8 card Sapphire, I think it's the Nitro one, yeah. So RX 570 or 580. I think it is. It's the it's the 580. So that rig is also going to get dusted off. I'm going to shine it up again. And then we have the RX 1070 rig over here. That's mining Aeon. Has been mining Aeon now for probably good 6, 7, 8 months. And I also got my new soldering station back here just a few days ago. I did actually manage to fix one of my cards with it now, with soldering out a few transistors on it, and sadly I actually didn't film that because I was just messing around. I didn't know actually what I was doing in the beginning, but I'm going to do another some other videos or streams about like soldering on the cards and try to find problems when something is not working. I think I only had like 2 graphic cards now the last few years that actually didn't work anymore. Yeah, actually, and I also, yeah, that was this last thing. You Richard, have probably seen this on Twitter already. As you can see here, I got this. Yeah, let me just hook it up to the monitor. That's just even more fun. And that makes my life so much more easier when I'm going to like do some work on. This is cool. Let me see. There we are. Yeah. Let me just find something to put under her. Yeah, USB microscope. I love it. It's so cool. So let's just find. Yeah. This is actually an old. What is this? An old Creative Sound Blaster card, actually, a sound card. And just for fun, you can just put this under here, just to show you how good this actually works. As you can see, this makes soldering so much easier. And you can, yeah, oh, this was dirty. Look at all that shit down there. Let's see. And just to compare, this is like a toothpick size. And it's getting really big down here, you see. But yeah, you see, it has some shit on it. It's an old card. Yeah, dusty. Really dusty. It's just been laying in my shelf for ages. But as I said, this makes soldering so much better. So I was actually I was changing out small, like, yeah, like this one over here. Let me see if I can zoom into that. Like these small ones here. I was changing out one of these on one of my graphic cards, and it was like, as I say, you can barely see them with your eyes. So as I said, this makes things so much better. So and I actually did the same thing was because I don't remember if some of you seen that video with yeah, that's transistors, yeah. And isn't it? Yeah, transistors, yeah, or no, transistors you call them in English, I think. And as I said, on my graphic cards I had like 2 sapphire cards die. One of them was completely shorted out from the PCI power connector, like both of the 12-volt lines was shorted out, and the first one was only actually shorted out on the PCI slot, like from the volt it gets from the PCI slot, but still it was actually the same transistors on the back side of the card, but just in a different place. That was bad, but it was really hard to find like the issue. I tried to like put like some voltage to it to get it like warm or something, to find the right one that was shorted out. But I actually, in the end, with this card, I actually just took like a chance, and I because yeah, it was dead anyway, so it was like, yeah, screw it. So I actually just soldered on a cable on the fuses, and then I just put the power to it, and then the transistor that was shorted out just blew out, and then I just changed it out, and then the card was good. Nuffe, I would recommend you get a new swap wallet. I'm pretty sure you leaked the Miningrig words on earlier stream. Oh, that might be. It can be the wallet that I was just making for the video also, but yeah, probably, maybe I check that. I have to check that out. So thanks for saying that, but I'll check that out later. So, but as I said, normally when I start a wallet, when I'm streaming or making a video, I'm just making the wallet for the video or the stream, and then I'm just not use it afterwards. But and just make a new, another wallet for the real stuff, you know. So yeah, that was actually most of the stuff I was going to do today. It's like 2:30 a.m. at night here now, and yeah, it's work time tomorrow, so this will probably be a hard day tomorrow. And as I said, the electrical company is coming here to have an inspection on my house and stuff, so yeah, it's late, so that's how it is. That's the only time of the day mostly lately that I actually have time for this stuff, because in the daytime it's everything else. And yeah, I actually can show you a small picture of what I've been doing lately. That's also taking a lot of my time actually. Let me see if I just move that over there and we go to screen. Yeah, there you can see. So as you can see, I've been doing some digging on my property lately. Big mining shed coming. Or at least in a garage with a mining shed on top of it, I see. I hope. So a lot of hours gone, because I only have like a smaller excavator or digger or what you want to call it. So this have taken some time. This is a lot. As you can see, the ground was going like all the way up on this garage and all the way down here and all the way around the same, so it was a lot to move away. But yeah, it will be nice when it's done. Just hope I get like the groundwork done before the winter, and then I can start with like concrete and making a wall and on the backside there and everything like next year. Looks like some big rocks in there. Yeah, and actually this is one of the smaller ones. I had like a few really big ones that was actually probably bigger than the or at least heavier than the excavator, so I had problems moving them. But yeah, I think this place is actually called, like in Norwegian it said like it's called like Rock Mountain or something like that if you translate it to English. So yeah, it's a lot of rocks. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on lately. So and I had to use like the days I had that was not raining too much to dig and stuff like that. So soon it's winter time again, and it's more fun to stay inside and do stuff. So then I can get back to more of the mining stuff again. And of course I have been running down on my remote location from now and then, and yeah. Let's see where oh, there we are, I'm back on. Do we have something else fun to put on this, just to see? An old CPU or something? Oh, that looked clean. Ha! I love this stuff. This is so cool. Oh, some bent pins actually. Yeah, actually, kind of that. That's actually right. If you say like, if you take the first word, you have like berg, and you put that last, and you put like stein, that's rock, in the beginning, then you get like Steina berg, and that's almost like Rock Mountain. Yeah, bent pins. I think this is an old one. What is this actually? This is an AMD 2005, so not that old. What is it? It's an AMD Athlon 64X2. Okay, so it's kind of an old one. Yeah, a few other. What is? I think I will have one more here actually. I think this is the same. No, this is a Sempron processor. AMD Sempron. This is also from 2000 something, I think. Shouldn't it be? Yeah, 2005 also, I think. As I said, I love this microscope. This is so fun. I could do this all day. Just put stuff under it. Look at it. It's dirty. It has like thermal paste on it, and it's actually have these small black spots of something. The hell is that? I can't actually see them with my eyes, actually. Are they kind of loose? It's kind of like sticky. That's nasty. No bent. Yeah, there's some bent pins on this also. Yeah, no. As I said, people, for the people that's still watching, thank you for stopping by. And who made the microscope? And yeah, what was it? I can check that first. It's Andor something like that. What the hell was this called? I think I have the box for it somewhere. Let's see. It's the... I find it. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Yeah, I think I bought it on eBay actually, or Amazon. I don't remember. Let's see. Purpose, history, purchase. Okay, so there we have it. It's the Andon Star. Yeah, it's this one. I can show you. Just drag it over on the screen. That's that I am actually not seeing. Let's see. There we are. Yeah. So this is the one. And it's actually working really great. And I was a little afraid it will be like a lot of lag when you was using it, but I don't feel any like big lag from the camera to the screen at all. I think it's really precise actually, because I've seen a few others before that was more laggy, so it was like when you was soldering, you was moving your hands, and yeah, and you saw it on the screen like few milliseconds later, and it was a little bit too much. So yeah, the video from it is actually good. I think this is like the latest model of the because I think they have like an earlier model also that's almost the same, but I was reading a few reviews on it, and I think this was coming out really good. So but of course you get more expensive ones also. This is kind of like I would say like a more cheaper one, of course, but still you can buy even cheaper ones than this. As you can see, it's kind of nice one. And it has the lights, and it's actually kind of heavy. It has a good weight to it. And yeah, as you said, the video is actually kind of good. And the one funny part actually is if you put like, I mean, I need to go to bed now. Let's see. Just have to do this one once. Okay, so this is my phone. My screen on the phone. This is actually kind of fun. We go even closer. Let's see. Okay. Let's go all the way. Let's see if we find another spot on the screen. If we need to go. Oh, my phone screen is dirty. Dirty. Yeah, there we are. There we can actually see the RGB pixels on the screen. That's actually cool. Because that's like a ladder or something. So if we go to one of the, yeah, there you can see that's my CoinMarketCap logo. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You see, you get like the small green, red, and the blue dots. I think if we find something that's another color, let's see. Yeah, because this is like more greenish. This is like the phone button. As you can see, you see the green and the blue, and yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay, as I said, guys, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for hanging out, and next time it will definitely be Twitch instead. I'm not getting used to this YouTube live streaming. When I get there, I will start live stream more on YouTube, like on the vlog style. I will do more live streaming on when I can do it on my phone. I think if I get to that point someday. So, but as I said, next time it's Twitch time, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hey hey.